And the Blue Devils will kick this away to start us off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tackle made at the play at the 29-yard line. First down here for this offense.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Big Marshall. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Early in the season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's wide open. Look out.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. So Duke's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And out comes this quarterback, Kirk, who certainly had his troubles this season facing an elite corner on the other side. Better be careful, right?
Yeah, he better be very careful, Chris. In fact, anytime that ball's in the air in his direction, chances are he's going to get his hands on it. I think if you're smart, you work away from that corner, pick your spots, and find the right guy that has the guts to go up against this corner and try to make a play.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Bennett. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Crosses the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Nice grab. It's Little. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Duke. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver.
It's blocked. They scoop it up. After the block, PA. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the BAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to pass. It's Bennett. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Sure hands. It's Little. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it high into the air. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Back to throw. It's Marshall. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it, making people miss. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts. Loses the football. The scramble is on. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going? And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? The 50. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. And a lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up, and somehow they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
Offense ready to start this drive. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on your heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Makes a move and breaks free. They get it down. The gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Gets made on the outright. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football. Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looking to throw. It's Bennett. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Crispin. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Blue Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and they get him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
We knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Walker. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Bennett. On the run here. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Breaks free. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And it's taken right around the 35. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. To throw, it's Bennett. Pass complete on a crossing route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Duke. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. Using his legs, it's Meadows. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, does. Football comes out. And the offense trots back onto the field here. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's James. Tackled but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. First down and more. He's another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Ready.
Handoff heading left. Has a path to the end zone. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. And it's a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Bennett. The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Not actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught by the receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Heading left after the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's going to take off here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Looking to throw. It's Bennett. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10. Let's go! Let's go!
Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me, and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Meadows. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Dropping back. It's complete as time runs out. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.